Some very important advice, some other advice. Stay off those trails between 10 a.m.
Well, you can tell that this is one special place for the locals to come out in Santee.
The San Diego City Council voted to raise fees for parking meters.
Good morning, Ali and Jason. Yeah, so far this morning we've seen a steady flow of people.
Valley Day at Snapdragon Stadium, and we got a chance to play in the media game. How we did.
More than 450 vendors filled the 101 for this year's Encinitas.
For the next 3 days, about 100 volunteers will be continuing their trek.
You're starting to become a little bit more delirious. Your body is kind of shut off that function of being able to cool itself down.
And while it's their job to save lives, going back to the first thing Captain Shute said, time isn't always on your side.
A lot of times these trails don't have great cell service, so don't count on the 911 system to save you and push yourself too far and count on that. There's going to be a time delay that's not going to be on your side.
While this is an environmental organization, it has naturally evolved into the one and only homeless outreach team that patrols the river. Most of the people down here did not want to talk on camera, but a guy named Todd shared a few words. What do you see out here?
I see broken people, a lot of drug addiction, hopelessness, despair.
And this time of year, the situation could get even more desperate and fast. With the rainy season quickly on the way, timing is critical for both people and the environment.
We obviously are motivated to make sure that there's not a lot of environmental damage from encampments as an environmental organization, but even more important than that, a lot of these folks are living in harm's way.
Time runners. If you turn the camera, Joseph, you can see Diplo is right here, and I think we'll get a chance to talk to him. Good morning, how are you? Welcome to San Diego.
I love it.
All right, so tell me a little bit, why was it important to bring the run club here in San Diego?
I'll tell you what, San Diego might be the fittest city in America. They come out and show out.
We're talking about the southbound lanes. Right now we're at a rest stop off the 5 southbound, and many people are just stuck. Some of them, we talked to some of them, they didn't want to be on camera, but they were telling us they've been in line for 2 hours coming from Orange County, bound 5. And again, traffic is at a standstill.
Every Sunday, before most of the city wakes up, the sound of sizzling eggs fills the Steer Santa kitchen.
We have to get a whole stock of scrambled eggs ready to go.
From the cheese to the eggs, everything is made with care.
They're always fresh, cracked eggs. They're never going to be liquid eggs or anything like that.
And young volunteers trade sleep for service.
Right now we are making and rolling burritos.
But these burritos aren't for breakfast at home.
We're just about at 400 burritos for this morning.
They're bound for the streets of downtown San Diego.
God bless you. Thank you.
Where lessons in compassion are served warm and wrapped in foil.
It's been 711 Sundays that Burrito Boys has been operating, and as of today we will have served 317,603 burritos.
Almost every Sunday since November 2010, young volunteers have been handing out meals and kindness to people living on the streets.
I just love helping everyone out, and I love when I help people, like, it just brings positive energy out in the world.
Have a great day.
And it all started with the boys' Christmas list, a long one.
I was 12 years old. I was a brat. That's the whole reason it started. I was a brat. I was asking for a lot on my Christmas list, an iPad, a laptop, iPhone, a Tom Brady jersey.
But what Alec Johnson didn't wish for was perspective.
I wanted him to work on appreciating the things he had, not expecting the things he wanted.
So his dad, Mike Johnson, decided to give him something that couldn't be bought, a lesson in gratitude.
My dad decided, why not make some burritos, bring it to the homeless so I could learn to not take things for granted.
That one morning of giving,
we started Burrito Boys in my kitchen,
turned into hundreds.
Well, we were only planning to do that for another week or two. And then what happened is Alec's friends got involved and they wanted to keep it going.
Local partners like Long Island Mike's opened their kitchen to help. 15 years later, the movement has grown far beyond breakfast. Thanks to donations, now Burrito Boys also hand out pet food, hygiene kits, even socks and clothing.
And myself, personally, I was amazed that they came every Sunday, whether rain or shine. If it's a holiday, they were here every Sunday they came, and it meant a lot to us.
And it's not just the people receiving the food who are changed. Some of the same kids who once learned to give now lead the line, teaching a new generation how to serve.
Give them that energy, make that connection. Look them in the eyes.
That connection is what's kept this mission alive for more than a decade. For Alec, it's proof that what started as one small lesson has turned into something much bigger.
Appreciate what I have, not take anything for granted. So definitely learned that. Kind of been more than that, this whole experience, and instilling this kind of mentality on the younger generations, and that's been amazing.
What started as one father's lesson in gratitude has turned into a Sunday ritual of giving, where every burrito comes wrapped in something far greater than food, hope.
The biggest thing that we want to do is provide respect and dignity for our people who are experiencing homelessness.
It was really a blessing, and we thank God for that.
Reporting downtown, I'm Christelle Kumwe.
Right now we're in downtown Chula Vista at the Lemon Fest. It is a beautiful day, great weather, and we're all having fun walking around seeing all the beautiful lemon props. It brings the community together, and I love it because people will come out and they're so happy to be able to support us. So Dream Drinks, as you can see, we love to specialize in beautiful things. You place your order, we cut your lemon on the spot, muddle your sugar into your lemon so that aromatic citrusy taste is nice and fresh. I'm actually an aerospace engineer. NASA called and I got a position with them in Pasadena with JPL at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory. Obviously I was ecstatic. I had been wanting this job since I was a little girl. And it was a great time, I loved it, but unfortunately there was massive budget cuts. Therefore I was laid off a little before my year mark there. That was a really big bummer, but I do have 3 children. And my son, when I pitched Lemonade, he was like, Lemonade, Mom, let's do it. And I was like, okay, like what name would you do? He's like, Dream Drinks. And he's like, because even though your dream job is taken, we can fill other people's cups with a dreamy lemonade. And I love that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
My wife, Chelsea, she created it just as an outlet during her cancer journey through chemo sessions or just sitting at home taking her mind off stuff. When she passed, we were trying to figure out how to keep her legacy alive. What we ended up doing was last year we brought it back and came back to the Lemon Fest in honor of her. For Chelsea's art to live on, it's powerful because there's been a lot of things that I haven't seen before that she created while I was away at work. So seeing these, one-of-a-kind art pieces that she's created is just, to me, it's so beautiful to see. And now that people are being able to get these one-of-a-kind works of arts too, going across the country, people are still getting a piece of Chelsea and seeing the love that she created by that.